And welcome. I thought I'd do a little video for you, just showing the trains on the actual layout. We haven't had them on the layout yet, so I just thought I'd put them on here. Here's my Class 150 that I got for Christmas with the Dynamis set. I didn't do a review on this one, but that's it. You're all familiar with it. It's a nice looking loco, or DMU I should say. Here comes the Class 37 that I reviewed. I picked up just a while ago, pulling some Mark II carriages from Hornby and a first class from Bachmann. There's the Vitrains Class 47, pulling Bachmann Mark 1s, and a Lima Mark II restaurant or buffet car. And over here we have the Class 20 in a siding with some old Hornby wagons. I just thought I'd use them for now. That's all I have. I keep buying passenger coaches instead of wagons and stuff. I've got a wagon coming. It should be here within the next day or so, I would imagine, hopefully. And but in that order, I also ordered some more passenger coaches. Actually, they're the coaches for the Royal Train, Queen Elizabeth's, the Duke of Edinburgh's, and there's also the sleeper wagon, or the sleeper coach. And I already have a Mark II Hornby coach that I'll add to that, so I'll just make up a small Hornby Royal coach. And I think I'm going to have the Bachmann Firefly pulled out when it comes out. I think the Firefly did actually pull the Royal Train in the 80s, so I think that's what I'm going to do. If not, I think I might just have that one pull it. I also have an Intercity Mark III in Swallow livery sleeper coach coming as well. Over there in the background you might be able to see James, Bachmann's James from Thomas the Tank Engine. I just parked him outside the station, kind of as a little feature. I don't have him DCC'd, so he can't run on this layout, so I just thought I'd just park him up. He's a nice looking little locomotive, and I mainly bought him just for my nephews. I've got two young nephews, so I just thought they'd get a kick out of seeing him on the layout. Thomas the Tank Engine, all the kids love Thomas the Tank Engine. So here's my little shopping centre. We go over here, we've got the garage, church, there's some housing over there, and then just over here we've got a couple of factory and a signal box, another signal box there. There's a school just on the corner, a little primary school. We'll come down here, we've got some terraced housing, roadworks, a couple of little farm cottages, and some Tudor buildings over there, and a little factory. All the buildings currently that I have on the layout, with the exception of the school is a super quick school. And I just made a scale scenes shed that I got from Scale Scenes, obviously. A little platform shelter. But all the other buildings, there's James again, and some Oxford and EFE vehicles down here. All the buildings are from Mike, and he makes them available on his website, and his layout is Wordsworth, and he uses a lot of his own buildings and mixes in some scale scenes. I've seen some scale scenes on his layout, and I'm not too sure if he uses any super quick or Metcalf buildings. He may do, but I know the bulk of his are his own buildings, and they're great, easy to put together. They're a good project for the kids. They're fun for adults as well. I'm just going to pan over here too. Station building. The footbridge is all from Wordsworth, and the platforms. Here's a little row of terrace houses with bay windows. and you can see the locos running around there. Everything I have. The actual board for the layout is 12 feet by 4 feet. And then, oh, these are just the other carriages that I don't have room for. More passenger coaches. A couple of Mark 3, a couple of Mark 1s, a Mark 2, and first and second class, obviously. And then there's the generator coach for the royal carriage. Not exactly how it really is in real life, but it'll do. And that's it. This, I'll just give you a quick look here too. You've probably seen it in the photographs maybe somewhere on my sites. This is the room that I have to work with. It's about 25 feet long, and I think it's probably about, well, that's 12, it's about 14 feet wide. So I don't know whether to do a big round layout, whether to do a U-shaped layout. We'll see. I'm going to start off small. I want to, maybe make something about this size, maybe add to this another board, just make it a little bit bigger, and use that for a while, get used to ballasting and scenicking and, doing all those different things that you have to do before I start a big layout, because I think if I start a big layout, it'll probably overwhelm me, and then I'll want to give it up, and that's not good at all. So, yeah, so there you have it, and there's my Basset Hound here, having a scratch. Watson. There's there, and my poodle, you've probably seen him in some photographs too. Ozzy. And then I'll just give you a quick view here. Here's my other hobby that takes up all my cash too, is by Britons. Currently I'm collecting the Zulu Wars. So the top here is Rorke's Drift, and then down below is Andlawana. There's the tents and Zulus over here, and then in this corner is the 1903 Delhi Durbar to commemorate, I want to say, George V, as I think it was King of, it was to do with King of India, I believe. I've kind of gone a bit blank there. But it was a huge parade. Thousands of soldiers and regiments, and they set it up in India, and the king didn't actually even go. He sent his brother. And it was a huge parade. They had their own train station, post offices, stores, toilets, restaurants. It was enormous. So currently this is all that's out there for the Durbar. It's a new line from Britons. So I just thought I'd show you that. And then there's the two buildings that go with it. And there's all bits inside in there. One is a spice merchant, and the other is a fabric seller. And there's a few more that you can probably see in there, a few bits. And these are all hand-painted metal figures. I've been collecting them for the last couple of years. Probably about the last 3 or 4 years, actually. There's the buildings. These eventually will also go on board. There's some more bits and pieces there. And those will eventually go on a board to set up to replicate the different battles and stuff. So there you have it. There's a little bit of Britain here in Canada. Thanks for watching.